This video is to help you with the Drawing a Chemical Reactions page that looks like this. You should have already completed the rest of the page. On your table you have some molecule kits, and your molecule kits should tell you how many different pieces they have, so please be sure to count them to make sure that all of your pieces are there. We're going to start by building the reactants for the burning methane reaction. So I'm going to start with methane, which is CH4. I need one C, I need 4 H's, and then I need to bond each of those hydrogens to the carbon. So I'm going to use the short single bonds to build that methane. And if we remember, carbon makes 4 bonds because it needs 4 electrons. And each of the hydrogens makes only 1 bond. That's why it only has 1 hole. So that is what a methane molecule, or a CH4, looks like. And then I'm going to build 2 O2s. So I'm going to take 2 oxygens and I'm going to double bond them. Now, the reason I'm using 2 oxygen gas molecules is because if I only had 1 oxygen gas molecule, it wouldn't end up being a balanced equation. So I can go ahead and write and draw these on my paper for the reactants for the burning methane equation. And then I want to use these same atoms to make the products. So in order to make those products, I'm going to take these things apart, because this is what happens in a chemical reaction. We take them apart, and then all of the atoms are floating around by themselves. And when these atoms are all floating around by themselves, they bump into each other, and so they rearrange, and as they rearrange, water is a really, really stable form of oxygen and hydrogen. So those hydrogens are going to bump into those oxygens, and they're going to make some water molecules. And once those water molecules are made, now I've got some carbon and some oxygen. And so when carbon and oxygen are near each other, they're going to bond together and they're going to form carbon dioxide. And I see by doing that, that all of the atoms that were present in the reactants are now present in the products. So nothing was disappeared, nothing appeared, nothing disappeared. So all of the reactants became the products. And I can go ahead and write and draw that on my paper.